Yeah. Yeah, no, of course, sir. The numbers are what's most important to me. Hey, sorry, can't talk. Boss on the line. I'll get right on it. Thank you, sir. Really got you with that one, didn't I? I'm just joking, of course. I'm unemployed. My recent aesthetic interest of late has been 80s yuppies, and I don't really know where this came from. I've always been obsessed with everything British 80s since I was about 11. Thank you, Mama, you papa, for that. But I've never really crossed the sea with it, apart from that one hair metal phase I had. Hello?
May I enter?
No matter, that's just one of my business partners coming in to tell me some very important, very confidential information that I can't share with the camera. But I also think the fact that I discovered the song Election Day by Arcadia the other day has really propelled this yuppie obsession. Arcadia was the avant-garde spin-off of three members of Duran Duran, Le Bon, Rhodes, and one of the three Taylors. I believe it was Roger. Absolutely amazing song, makes me feel like a slightly corrupt but very stylish politician. Also, this might be at a slightly different angle, because I did move the camera, but I took some really cool photos inspired by yuppies, so I'm going to put them on screen now. Please take no notice of the lighting. My deepest apologies, but I decided to film this while it was getting dark. And I get more into the swing of things as I say them more. The first takes of my introduction were really not something you want to see. So please just allow it. Believe me, I'm aware. In regards to that, I'm going to take you through a day in the life of me if I was a 1987 businessman. Let's crunch. To start, I'm 26. I live in Manhattan, New York. I've got the same name, still Louis, still with an E, but no one really calls me that. They either call me Brother Louis, after the 1986 Modern Talking song, but to my disdain, most people call me Mork. This was because I once wore a stripy t-shirt to the laundromat. It was an inside outfit, and I didn't expect to see any of my co-workers there. But I did. And now I'm Mork. It makes me feel better that he's Robin Williams, but I can tell that they mean it as a joke. People have worse nicknames though. I know a guy called Dick Swiveller. I wake up at 5 a.m, 5:10 if I'm pushing it. I wake my wife Jenny up with all my flapping about. I always do. I brush my teeth with a green toothbrush that I replace every month, and I do it for 3 minutes instead of 2 because I insist it has health benefits. I also spilled the toothpaste down my pyjama shirt, but it's white so you can't really see anything. I go downstairs. My breakfast is cornflakes. Used to be Lucky Charms, but I was going through a box a week, and Jenny said that I should probably watch that. And I listened to my wife, because I love my wife. We met in high school, and we've been inseparable ever since. I eat the cornflakes quickly, so they don't go soggy. My dad in real life does this too. I finish my cornflakes. I grab my lunch, and I run back upstairs to kiss Jenny on the cheek, but she's still a bit irritated that I woke her up. My outfit is a crisp blue shirt that Jenny ironed for me yesterday. Is that the word they use in America? Iron? Do they iron things in America? I'm sure they do. The tie is tartan, and it's from my British grandfather on my father's side. I say I'm half British, but I'm not. My dad's from Boston and my mom's from Vermont. I press my trousers every day after work, and I set them out for the next day. Despite all this, I'm still known as Mork from the laundromat. I take the subway since I don't drive. Not very yuppie of me, but I failed my test 3 times when I was 15 and I've never been bothered to try again. Subway's good in New York, and taxis are classy. No one really knows what I do, but that's not in a cool, mysterious, I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse way. More of just a no one cares, as long as I'm making money. I myself don't really know what I do, and don't care as long as I'm making money, which I am. I'm low down enough to feel relatively little stressed, but I'm high up enough to get credit too. I do enjoy yelling into my phone though. Especially when it's unwarranted. What was that? You don't understand?
Show me the money!
Jenny packed my lunch. It's in a clear Tupperware with metal cutlery, wrapped in kitchen roll. It's a salad and I don't really know what's in it, but I'm trying to be healthier after Lucky Charms comment she made 2 weeks ago. I'm drinking a Diet Pepsi. Pepsi Max didn't come out until 1993, which I think is the real reason I was born in this generation, and I'm listening to the Pet Shop Boys on my Walkman. My desk is relatively clean, and I can see the city view out of my window. Life is good. I'm on the phone. It's more of a casual conversation than anything, and I'm eating salad while I'm talking. But then, my co-worker Alan runs in without knocking. I say,
I gotta get this.
and I begin to protest. But oh no, it's October 19th, 1987. Wall Street has crashed. I'm scrambling over the papers I don't know the content of, and I'm trying to work the computer that I only have basic knowledge of. Suddenly I care about what my job is or isn't about to be, and I start yelling down the phone to make myself feel a bit better. I didn't finish my salad!
And I dropped my Pepsi on the carpet.
Usually, Jenny makes me wait for dinner, but she's seen the news and I'm back late, so she's actually stirring a pot of bolognese by the stove when I get back. I left my briefcase at work, but what does it even matter? I'm pacing. I'm worried. I ask her, how will we afford the subscription to GQ? She tells me it's a silly thing to worry about, and I suppose it is. We eat our bolognese in mostly silence, but Yazoo is playing on the sound system. We missed the showing of Dallas, but all I really want to do is go to bed. So I trudge upstairs, and I go unconscious. She presses my trousers and thinks about how amazing it is that such a seemingly stressed person can go to sleep so quickly. She remembers I can turn it off like she turns off the TV. Compartmentalization or something. That's what she calls it anyway. I just call it being a businessman. We'll talk about it properly in the morning. I'm not given any of the brunt of repairing the issue. So it all evens out eventually. I still take the subway, and I kept my subscription to GQ. Hope enjoyed a day in the life of my fictionalised businessman counterpart, my yuppie counterpart. I, undoubtedly, would have never found myself in that situation, even if I had been in the right place at the right time. I couldn't deal with the stress of it. I'd be down the street, working in a record shop, painted like adamant, talking about the new Tears for Fears album, and using all my money on long-distance calls to the UK, with a big John Taylor badge on my waistcoat. If you never see me again, just wait for a landline call. I'm pretending it's 1987. Check you later!